album is like I said, it's really dear and near to my heart. I just took the time to really. The album is what it's called, reality. The things that I've seen growing up in church have been interesting. Amen. Let's just say that. I'm gonna assume a lot of you are unchurched. Yeah, I know what I mean when I say that. Wasn't born and raised. Who wasn't born and raised in the church? Who came to know the Lord later on? Ooh, y'all. Sometimes that's such a wonderful thing. Amen. Yeah, see. Sometimes, am I telling the truth? Because it's so easy to fall in tradition and stuff like that. But it's something about people who are unchurched. Man, they just have a fire and something for God, and they like look right. They're serious about their faith. They're like, and not that we ain't now. Hold on now. Right. Don't y'all get beside yourself, because I love the Lord. I'm just saying. But it's just something about people who come from a hard life or come from a life that they weren't necessarily raised in the church. It's like, first of all, they're like, I'm not coming to God because I'm not until I'm ready, because I'm not going to play with it. Y'all heard people? And you have to respect that. You know, you're thinking, well, you could die tomorrow, and that's true and all, but I understand what they mean when they say that, because they've seen so many people play in church, and they're like, they're not going to be hypocrites. Am I right, sister? And so I just have so much respect for people like that. But I was born and raised in the church, and this is a prime example of how we need to just keep our eyes on Jesus and not on people. Because I've been in a situation, my mother was, let's just say she was almost raped by an apostle. And then the church blamed her for it and said, well, if you wouldn't have had on that lipstick and if your dress would have been a little bit longer, he wouldn't have tried that. Are you crazy? This man is preaching over y'all congregation and trying to rape my mama. Y'all talking about what's her fault? People don't lost their head and bumped their head and lost their mind. Yeah, that's what I meant. I mean, stuff like that. I've seen ministers in the church in the pulpit, and they got 4 and 5 kids, and it ain't from their wife, and stuff like that. And the thing is, this album, I really wanted to deal with reality, because we want to get away from brushing things under the rug, because it ain't going away. Guess what? If you sweep it under the rug, walk away from it for a year, and come back and pick it up, it's still there. How about it? It ain't going nowhere, did it? Amen. So we need to clean it up. We need to deal with things. That I think the biggest mistake that the church can make is try to portray to the world that we are perfect, because we are not. We serve a perfect God. That's what it is. Amen. Because if we were perfect, we wouldn't need him. Amen. And so just to give you quickly some of the songs, I think I'm about to do one of them. What time is it, brother? Oh, 10:45. I think y'all want me to do y'all holy, don't you? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do y'all holy. I'm not gonna do that song. I'm just gonna go ahead and just give y'all, because I want my husband to come and just anybody who just at that crossroad of decision about the Lord, I want him to be able to just encourage you to come to the Lord. Amen. But real quick, the song that's on the album that I think really speaks to women is called Makeover. Anybody has an album? You know what I'm talking about? Nobody? Y'all better not leave. Look here. Y'all need to leave here with like 2 copies apiece. Okay? Don't play with me, okay? First of all, we got all them kids to feed, you know. Because there's such a thing called child support. You know, so I'm going to need y'all to help us pay that and pay for the ones that's in our house still and stuff. But no, the thing what I'm finding is when people buy the album, they always come back and say, oh my God, I heard this album and I know so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so who really need to hear this. And the thing is, once we leave, so you just gotta try to find it best way you can. So you might as well just go ahead and buy 2 and keep it just in case you know somebody who's gonna need it. Right? Alright. So the song is called Makeover, and the Lord gave me that song. I was watching the Tyra Banks show, and they did a makeover of the lady, and they showed the before and the after picture. And she was so cute. And I remember sitting there thinking, wow, she looks amazing. And I was like, but they didn't even change her problem. She going home cute, but her situation is still ugly. And so the song just paints a picture. It paints a picture of how so many times, especially as ladies, we get up, we take our time to get fly, cute, and the only reason why we do that is because we're concerned about how the rest of the world sees us. Because truth be told, if you were the only person on this planet, Will Smith, you wouldn't care how you look. So why was he working out and trying to look? Why was he looking good in that movie? Like, wasn't nobody around? Like, when am I gonna see him but Sam the dog? Right? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. So the reality is, we get going going on the outer appearance to impress other people. But that song encourages you to take time for the inside, because it says, who cares if my nails are tight if my love ain't right? Amen. So you got to get the album to hear that song. So right now, we're going to do Y'all Holy, because he's worthy, he's faithful.